Hello, welcome to another One Mind meditation. A very good Tuesday morning to you, wherever you might be in the world. Maybe, like the most of us, you've just woken up a little while ago and you're ready to start your day, or maybe you've already had a full day on your side of the world and you're getting ready to get into bed. Either which way, we're going to give a few moments for the rest of the fearless souls to join us. And in the next couple of minutes, settle yourself down, find a really comfortable spot. Start some deep and slow belly breathing while we wait for whoever else wants to join us. It always helps having something like a sleeping mask or a scarf you can put over your eyes. Good morning, Amrita. So good to see you. Ursula, good morning. And it definitely helps as well having earphones, using earphones for more of an internal experience. Pat, a very good morning. Really good to see everybody. I realized this morning as I got ready for meditation, deciding which one to do today, that I realized which is my favorite of the meditations. The sharing love meditation, the coming together in a circle, creating a picture in your mind of where in the world your circle is, and serving each other copious amounts of love is absolutely my favorite of all the meditations. So I had a fleeting thought as I decided this was the one this morning, that maybe it's been too recent. Maybe I must give it a couple more days before we redo this one. And that's when I realized, no, I really want this one. This is my favorite. Good morning, Anthony. Very good to see you there, brother. Marcella, very good morning to you. So good to see you all. I have this deep sense that keeps recurring stronger and stronger all of the time, that we are, this year 2020 has kind of brought us to making a decision. Karabo, very good morning, Karabo. Chloe Joy, so good to see you in the group today, Chloe Joy. Raymond, how's it, dude? And Sean, very good to see you all. Yeah, I've got this very deep feeling that comes back again and again, and it feels like it comes back stronger every time. We're we're slowly moving back towards something resembling normal in this weird year we have. And every time I have the feeling that things are maybe becoming a bit more normal again, I get this deep sense that I was really not happy with the old normal. In the old normal, unbridled greed was okay and normal. In the old normal, certain people being less worthy of human life was normal and okay. In the old normal, it felt to me that women were not treated quite as equals to men. And every time I have the thought that we're returning slowly but surely to normal, I have this deep sense that we have to really make decisions around what it is we want to go back to or not go back to. What is it that I want normal to look like in my world? And I'm not sure that I have all the answers there. What I do know is that I'm trying to put it in something that I can turn into a mantra, into a belief system, into my 10 commandments or whatever you want to call it. And what comes back to me is that the real change makers, the true change makers, are those that can take a powerful stand in love and just not or refuse to participate in anything that's not love. Refuse to participate in anything that's not love. And that's what kind of keeps coming back to me and turns around in my head. I refuse to participate in anything that is not love. See how that sits with you? I feel stronger and stronger about this. I'm not 100% sure exactly what to do about this, but something is fermenting, something is fomenting. If you're all ready, let's float into this beautiful journey together. We'll find your circle wherever you decide your circle is. We'll join hands and sit in your circle, and we'll pour out our love over each other, serving each other in love. So if you're ready, eyes closed, lights off, sleeping mask on, earphones in, let's float away on this beautiful journey. First, deep breath in, and release. Start painting a picture of where your circle is. Where in the world is your circle? Deep breath in. And release. We are all joining you in your circle. Deep breath in. And release. Deep inhale. And release. One more together breath. Deep breath in. And release. Continue with the same breathing pattern. Breathing deeply in through your nose. As you fill up the balloon in your belly, stretch out your spine, lift your head just a little bit higher, so that when you release, you can soften your spine, you can drop your shoulders, drop your chin. Guiding and teaching every cell in your body how to stop, take a breath, and let it all go. Put it all down for this present moment. As you look around your circle, you can see us all breathing with you. At our own pace, we're inhaling upwards, taking in a belly full of air, and we're exhaling downwards. You can see our shoulders slump, our heads drop. As we're all teaching our bodies how to stop, take a breath, put everything down. If you look beyond the humans in your circle, where are we? What is the picture in the background? Where in the world are we sitting in your circle? For a long time now, I've been of the belief that I can look towards Mother Nature to show us how to create. We were all created to create. Mother Nature shows us how to create purely because that's who we are creators, and also how to let go of our creation. Create without attachment, create without holding on. Create because we're here to create. Same way, in the spring, the trees sprout these beautiful, bright green leaves. And come autumn, Mother Nature lets go. I've recently realized we even breathe in that way. We inhale lungs full of oxygen. And as I inhale right into my belly, I feel the power of the wave growing inside of me. But it's not possible to keep inhaling and inhaling and inhaling and gather more oxygen and gather more oxygen. That rising feeling of a wave inside me is always balanced by the letting go that happens afterwards. Rise and fall. Inhale, exhale. Create, let go. Feel the power well up inside of you as you inhale. Feel how your body literally grows powerfully with that wave. And feel how beautifully that power is balanced by letting go. And the beautiful letting go is what creates the space for the next deep breath. Every creation we let go of creates the space for the next creating. So much power in that surrender. We'll take the last few breaths of this phase together, sitting in our circle with you. We'll all take the same deep breaths, and this time as we exhale, we'll also stretch, loosen up our bodies together in your circle. Let's take a deep breath in. And as you release, drop your head forward. Roll out your neck muscles in big half circles to the left and to the right. I do love sitting in this circle with you and seeing everyone else loosen up, preparing their bodies to be more comfortable for the next phase. Next, deep breath in. As you release, rotate your shoulders forward in big circles. If the big yawn comes to you, lean into it. Yawn as deeply from your being as you can. That is also a wonderful release. Deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles. Another deep breath in. And as you release, focus on your spine and swaying your spine left and right like a massive big sunflower face towards the sun. Find the extreme edges on the left and on the right where you can lean into the slight resistance in the muscles around your spine. Stretch them out. Lean in gently as you take one more deep breath in. Slowly release and move, stretch, or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Sitting in our circle, facing each other, we're going to do that deep dive inside. Generate heat right in the core of our being. Turn that heat into the bright white light of love so that we can pour that bright white light of love out over the heads of everyone in our circle. With every inhale, we'll do a short breath hold, followed by a really long, slow release. And we'll do the first few together. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. And release. Notice how with your first breath hold, something stirs deep in your being. Maybe you already feel a little bit of heat. Take another deep breath in. And hold. And release. Long, slow exhale. Deep breath in. And hold. And release. Long, slow exhale. And one more deep breath in. And hold. starting to accumulate in your belly. Continue the same breathing pattern. Deeply inhaling through your nose, following the air down your throat. Keep following as the air flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up that balloon in your belly, just imagine you can dive inside that space too. For a few moments, hold the air inside as you're also holding yourself inside. A really sacred space to hold yourself in. Hold your breath only for as long as you feel really comfortable, followed by a long, slow release. And every time you exhale long and slowly, use the feeling of your shoulders sagging with a slow exhale to relax more deeply and surrender more deeply. With your next deep breath, as you dive deep inside, see how deep into that space inside you can dive, and feel how in your belly you're creating just a little bit of warmth, which grows in intensity with every breath hold. Take your next deep breath. The divine stream of love and light and energy that unifies everything in the universe flows through each and every one of us. What separates us from this divine stream of love can only be our own thinking, our own very human thoughts. Right now we're diving much deeper than our own human thoughts. Diving deep inside through all of the old layers we've accumulated. Diving through layer after layer to reach in our depths our connection to that light of love. Feel how you're connected to it by the warmth spreading in your belly. Every deep dive inside, plunge your consciousness into that warm space and ask for more of it. Ask this heat to grow inside of you. Take your next deep breath. Stream of love, stream of energy you can tap into, stir in the core of your being. You can feel it as heat. You can manipulate it through your body, send it where you want it to go. It can be called ki, it can be called chi, or we can recognize it as that energy that we believe holds the universe together. It is love. On your next big breath, dive deep into that love. Bathe in the heat of that liquid space and see the white light that you're producing at the core of your being as you're stirring this heat to move inside of you. Take your next big breath. warmth spreading in your belly. Put your hand on your heart. And for the next few deep breaths as you dive deep inside, put your attention on bringing that heat, that white light of love up to your heart space. Feel how it moves, spreading from your belly into your chest. Take your next deep breath. Feel the heat flowing around your heart yet? On your next big breath as you dive deep inside, imagine you're able to look down and see how it looks like white light wants to start shining out through your chest from the inside. Imagine being able to see beams of white light breaking through you, shining out through your chest. Take your next deep breath. For the last few breaths of this phase, with every deep dive inside, look at our circle, look at the faces in our circle, and look how in the center of everybody's chest you can see the white light starting to shine through. You can feel how hearts are opening. And you can even see how hearts are opening. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. slow exhale as you see more and more white light shining through the chest of every person in the circle. Deep breath in. And hold. Release. You're feeling how your own heart has become so open. Deep breath in. And hold. A long, slow release. With your open heart, you are so ready to pour all of that love over every person in the circle. As you stand up, you go and stand behind the person to your left, putting your hands on her head, literally feeling how love streams through your open heart. White light running down your arms, through your hands, over her head, bathed in bright white light. You can feel the connection from your open heart to her open heart. Without looking at her face, you can feel the smile. You can feel the radiant love. Your way to the next person standing behind him, putting your hands on his head. You feel the same powerful flow of love right through your open heart. Feel it pouring out down your arms and hands. Feel how his open heart drinks it all in. As you make your way around the circle, stopping behind every beautiful human in the circle. The love you pouring out does not become less. Flows through you is the divine stream of love of the universe. We're each just a vessel It's not our love to own or hold on to, but we can open and let it flow through us. It is unlimited. You found your way back to your seat, sitting, and it's your turn. As each of us comes and stands behind you, putting your hands on your head, you simply have to hold your heart open. And after the amount of love you've poured out, clearly your heart is so open for us to pour in. Just sit and drink it all in. Feel how big and open your heart is. Feel hands on your head, streaming love into you. More hands, and more hands, and more hands. This is what it feels like to receive. The same way we create, by creating and letting go, is the same natural cycle of giving and receiving. If we let go of the balance sheet of how much I've given and how much I need to receive, it becomes a natural ebb and flow. Giving and receiving as a natural extension of the beautiful beings that we are. As each of us have taken our places in the circle again, we hold each other's hands, completing a circle of love, energy flowing from human to human to human. Sitting in our circle, holding hands, we've come to the last few breaths of today's meditation. 5 breaths of gratitude. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for this beautiful circle of bright white love. Deep breath in. Thank you for how big and open my heart feels after pouring out so much love. Deep breath in. Thank you for how almost overwhelmed my heart feels after receiving so much love. Deep breath in. Thank you for experiencing that this white light, this essence of love, flows through each one of us. One more deep breath in. Thank you for all the beautiful humans in my circle this morning. Thank you for joining me on the journey. Thank you for pouring your white love over me. And thank you for openly accepting my love when I pour it over you. Let me see who I can still say hello to. Manisha, good morning. Thank you for joining us for meditation today. Estelle, a very good morning. Simon, good morning. Tamara, good morning. And Sipokazi, a very good morning. I hope you all joined our circle. I hope you were all served unlimited amounts of love. Is it a feeling that you can feel? Can you feel the heat generated? Can you feel the sensation around your heart? I know that sometimes in the beginning it feels difficult to have all of those feelings, which is okay. But if you plunge into that space inside with the willingness to go along for the journey, eventually it feels so big. In my chest it feels like there might not be enough space for what's growing. It feels like my heart swells up. I love this one. Like I said already this morning, it turns out that this is my favorite of all the meditations. Thank you for all the hearts I saw splashing across my screen. Love you guys so much. I will be back here again tomorrow morning, meditating with you. Hi, Leshna. I haven't said hello to you yet. Good morning, Leshna. Good morning, Shanae. Thank you for all the beautiful messages. Anthony says he feels better. I love that. Thank you, beautiful humans, for joining me. Tomorrow, same time, same place, I'll be here connecting with you. I hope you have an amazing day. Feel that love carry you through the whole of the rest of today. Lots of love to everyone. Ciao, ciao. See you tomorrow.